Welcome back to Spooky Works with Spooky Jason. Now that the prologue is out of the way and everybody knows what they're in for, we will begin. Insidious ruin possesses no defense. Finish them quickly. I do not read fast enough. That is good to know. Another good thing about this game. Now look at this. We got a little bit off track, but look at all this beauty. All you people who like Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland should love this 20,000 times more. However, one good thing about this game is that I don't actually need to read fast, because this game, put the subtitles on, but
For Bart Frog, Alice, I swear, you jump so well.
all the memories talk for themselves. So you won't have to bother with me that much, having to explain anything. A special shout out and thanks to Captain Stu at Captain Stu's Nothing blog and the 10 Button Gamer, because they managed to actually help me get this whole setup up and going. And similar to when we did Alien Isolation, I'm just going to take a couple seconds here just to examine this. I can't really zoom in, but it is just beautiful. I love it. It really looks like Wonderland should look to me. Like, that is just... like I said earlier, maybe 10 seconds ago, everybody that likes Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland should have bought this game, played this game, and loved it nearly as much, because Tim Burton gets a sequel, and I do not get a third American Mcgee's Alice in Wonderland game. I would talk about the first American Mcgee's Alice in Wonderland game, but that was popular enough to get this sequel, and that will probably be saved for a later review more than a Let's Play.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
You're only allowed a singular amount of recklessness. Any more than that is astronomical. Maybe even reckless square. So it's important to search through everything to actually make sure that you get the memories.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
Make sure you get all the memories to unlock everything and get the full story. In the beginning, during the prologue there, he already dropped somewhat of a tiny hint as to what was going on and what he was up to. Gonna have to remember to get that memory right behind the drink me thing.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
I friggin' love the skinless Cheshire Cat look.
I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Like I said, that cat is awesome. It is the only cat I would ever own, and this is a new feature in American Mcgee's Alice 2. She can shrink. Can't jump in this form or do anything else, but she can shrink. This lets her go through these tiny little keyholes. Also helps if you get lost, because people decide... Somebody, very tiny, decided to run around and scribble everything in case Alice needed some assistance.
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there, a vixen in her hidey hole.
The lawyer is kind of a dick. throughout this entire thing, so maybe I can add lawyers and doctors as people that's stuck in video games. Another cool nifty thing is you can shrink inside a flower and it heals you, and then when you pop out, it spits 2 bones. Teeth, they're very helpful. I think Death himself allows you to upgrade your weapons so you can cause mass pandemonium. So, currently haven't gotten any weapons, just enjoying the majesty of Wonderland, but see, look, some bad guys are ahead. I just love how dominoes and dice are part of the actual architecture of Wonderland. Seriously, this game just looks so beautiful to me, and currently my TV does not like it whatsoever. My recording equipment is causing purple lines that will not show up on the video, thank God. And here we go.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
Unless, you know, the house catches on fire, in which case you'll have to go to Wonderland and get a slide. These slide parts I don't really understand. I guess they're kind of like a fast travel system because you're going to exactly where you need to go, and it's a good chance to get teeth depending on how good you are. And like Mario Kart, you can figure this out rather amazingly. They get harder eventually, and now we're into a little bit of a rotten place. And you can see the slow descent into madness that is this Wonderland, and I love it. That looks like the Jabberwocky that you slayed previously. Also, can't forget that memory over there. So let's get right into it and meet the cat again.
Vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Whoever made this game just decided to give all the best lines to the cat. Because it's the only thing it's the only cat I would ever own, is that one. So you can slice around with Vorpal Blade. I have a memory over here to get.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
I don't know really why it says choose your battles wisely, because there's not like there's stealth parts of this mission. You're forced to fight, it's just the way it goes. But at the same time, I do enjoy most of the characters in this. That doctor is one of the very few exceptions, but here's just nifty butterfly magic that she has. It's used for evading. Comes in very handy. Insidious Ruin. These are going to be the cannon fodder, or if to put it in Power Ranger aspect, the putties. They even look like putties in a sense. Like, if the putties had, you know, a bad day with a pile of toxic sludge, or maybe these are like baby putties, and then you molded them into proper putties. I don't know. Yeah, this black goop is taking over Wonderland, causing everybody to freak out pretty much, and the end. The ending source is not exactly that much of a shocker.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
It's pretty obvious who the bad guy is. Pretty sure some people are so clever that they figured it out as at the opening. If you haven't, don't worry, it becomes far more apparent. However, it's still a really good ride. But this was not meant to be some sort of murder mystery suspicion thing. So now, using the power of butterflies, I can float and keep floating, because butterfly magic is one of the strongest magics. If I can get that teeth. I don't think I missed anything, but maybe I did. You never know, this game is really difficult. Like I said, I've never been able to find all the bottles, snouts, memories, and rooms. Next time. Not really understanding why there are seashells everywhere, but at the same time there was dice and dominoes before, and I seem to enjoy that, so can't really complain at all. And now it's time.
Ah, it's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
So if you played American McGee's Alice in Wonderland, this is the Duchess, and she tried to eat you last time. However, like she said, you taught her manners, and now we have a pork gun. Well, it's not really a pork gun. That was foolish. The pepper grinder, and I gotta say, I much preferred the deck of cards. That was the one thing. The weapon selection in this game it's all right, but there was so much more variety, and if they wanted to pick weapons to keep, why couldn't they pick the fun ones, like deck of cards, or, you know, the Vorpal Eye staff? That would have been handy. Really need to upgrade this because it's on a cooldown system. That's kind of a drag. Kind of a drag. It's on a cooldown system. That's kind of a drag. Sylvester Stallone, Rambo right now, with the pepper. lot of them. Hopefully that's all of them, but I highly friggin' doubt it, because I don't hear a pig noise. Ah, missed one. Takes care. Oh, hello, buddy. One thing about her dodging is you can kind of cheat the game and just back up and shoot. Takes a little bit longer, but sometimes in a pinch with no health, it is very effective. Trying to listen for that snout noise, and I've been attacked by more killer scroobies. Rubies. Don't know. Oh, okay, I missed an actual thing. Take care of that, and there's the pig snout. Awesome. Stay on target. Stay on target. There we go. Alright. Just gonna check once again up here, make sure I didn't miss anything. Or that I could get some more stuff. Sometimes shrinking down. There should be a basket somewhere, but I think that's waiting back with the Duchess. Also gonna break these things down, collecting teeth, and getting these weapons upgraded. Just makes life that much easier, like in every friggin' game, so it's nothing all that special.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
A very nice lady, especially seeing as though I have to do this like 50 more times for her. But at least she rewards you with picnic baskets that have teeth, bottles, all sorts of good stuff. Alrighty, so can't upgrade the weapons yet, so I guess this is where we're gonna call it. I will see you guys on the next Spooky Works with Spooky Jason.